everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're looking into Taurus's inside of their mind message. And this is going to be a timeless message, so it's going to resonate whenever you come across the video. Now, please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general, meaning they're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating for you, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. So let's dive in here, Taurus, and see what we can see for your upcoming energy. See what's going on inside your person's mind. Most important message here for Taurus, Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Temperance, and the Devil. There's definitely a need to pay attention here, Taurus. I feel like there is a need to ask questions, lots of questions, okay? And I feel like this has to do with this person's past or about a past relationship or a situation with a family member. Because the Ten of Cups in the reverse, so the Ten of Cups is that family dynamic, that family energy. But when it's in the reverse, there's a disconnect or there's a challenge there. And paired with the Devil, we'll see how this plays out into the message. So the energy surrounding you, Taurus, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So you feel like something is off here with this person, okay? Here's the thing. When we first meet a person, it's not that we wear a mask to be malicious or to be deceptive. A lot of times we're really not trusting the situation, and that's why we don't reveal everything all at once. And that's why I say ask this person questions, because I feel like the more questions you ask, Taurus, the less out of your head, like you're in your head overthinking, overanalyzing. So the less in your head you're going to be if you ask these questions. But I also feel like you're going to get some clarity, okay? So let's just go through the reading. Let's just go through the energy. Your energy, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's almost like you're burying yourself in work when it comes to any challenges in regards to relationships. I do feel like this is a new person coming into your life, or a fresh relationship, a fresh start. I also feel here, Taurus, there's still some healing from whatever it is that you've recently disconnected from. And that's also why you feel anxious, nervous, fearful of what's to come. Let's clarify the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, with the Nine of Cups. You see, Taurus, there's something here that you've recently walked away from You're still recalibrating your energy. You're still gaining clarity on the lesson that needed to be learned in that scenario. So there's no need to rush. If you feel like waiting, wait. My number one motto when meeting new people in my life, when a friend is meeting a new person in their life, if there's any questioning, wait. And then get the clarity, ask the questions, dig a little deeper if that's something that piques your interest. But if this is just like, eh, maybe, then don't exhaust too much energy here. But if this is a person who you are interested in, or you think that might be a person that you want to pursue, definitely be a little bit more inquisitive. Get out of your head and start asking those questions, because your person here is an open book. They may seem closed off, but I feel like if you ask the right questions, this person will open up. I do feel like this is more like a friends or friends with benefits at this time. Do I feel like this could grow into something more? I do, but I also feel like a need to build a more solid foundation to this friendship first. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. I just feel like this relationship is very new. It's very fresh. And so there's no need to rush. I feel like this person may try to rush things a little bit, and it's okay to take your time. Okay? So the challenge, still recalibrating your energy. You're still healing, and also the newness. Let's clarify the Justice, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. Please and thank you. The Emperor. So this tells me, Taurus, that you're the one that's holding this up. You're the one that's waiting or putting a pause on things because there's still some questions that you have about this connection, about this person, about what their intentions are, and maybe even what they want their life to look like or what they're building towards. Okay? And so, like I said, Taurus, if there's any questions, especially about this devil energy. So what is the devil energy? It talks about, I refer to it as the 7 deadly sins. So overindulgence of anything, because even too much water can kill you. So the devil is like that obsessive overindulgence energy, whether it be too much shopping, too much focused too much on work is also a toxic behavior pattern, guys. When we're burying ourselves in work too much, and even myself, I have a tendency to do that as well. That's why I bring awareness to that, because I know from personal experience, when we bury ourselves in work, it's a way for us to distract ourselves from processing our emotions. So when we're doing that, that can also be toxic. So just be mindful of all these energies. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just a thing. No judgments here. I only bring this to the awareness in maybe a little bit alarming fashion for you guys to feel that energy. So let's dive a little bit deeper into your person's mind, Taurus, for yourself. And let's see what their perception of you is in this energy. Now, if you guys find the messages helpful, or if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. What is Taurus's person's perception of Taurus, Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. Well, maybe you've discussed, but they are looking at this as you're still healing. You're still, there's something, some sort of betrayal that you're still processing. And maybe this isn't even like the last relationship that you were in. Maybe this has to do with like a friend or a family member. And this is something that you're currently experiencing in your life. And they perceive as maybe being a helper, or they're going to rescue. Definitely no, this person knows that you've gone through a lot. Do feel like this person is a little bit worried about, and maybe that's why they're trying to push things quicker. They're worried about, is Taurus going to get away, or is Taurus going to be caught up in this family drama? They're not going to be able to see me. They're not going to be able to be around me as much. What's this person's perception of the challenge here with Taurus? Please and thank you, Spirit. Well, that's a good sign. I feel like this person wants to work through. I also feel like, not that they're questioning. This is more like they're questioning how you're showing up, or how you're coming through. And honestly, Taurus, I feel like it's because of the questioning in your mind, it has you kind of withdrawn from this person, or withdrawing. Like you were once actively trying to pursue, and now because you're questioning, you're pulling back, and they're feeling that energetic shift. And you're having somebody kind of grasping at straws after you because they feel like they're losing their grip. They feel like you're walking away, when I feel like you're kind of just pulling back to see, to fill it out. Communication is the key. But I honestly feel here, Taurus, again, just sitting down and like asking these questions. So, what are your intentions with us and our relationship? And if everything was a perfect world and how you wanted it, what would the future look like? You know what I mean? Just see, ask. Like maybe they get scared and run away, and then you know that's not your person. But I honestly feel like this person would be an open book. So let's see what's hidden for Taurus. There's something here that this person is experiencing in the present energy, and they know, like, I don't know if this is having to do with work, this is having to do with the house, maybe this is a situation within their family where you guys are mirroring each other. But this tower energy is like something's coming to an end, and this is like a misfortune. So it's like the wheel stopped turning for this person. Like they were on this. It's like when you're at the casino and you're hitting, the machine is hitting, and then it takes all your money. That's that energy right there. So, and it's not a good or a bad thing. Here's what I will say. A lot of times when we hit misfortune, there's some lesson or spiritual journey that we're meant to take or discover that we're missing. And all the practical sense needs to be taken away, stripped away, to get back to basics. Okay. I feel here, Taurus, keeping things on a friendly level is going to be a good idea for now. Don't allow this person to pressure you into anything that you don't want to do. But also be open to new experiences, right? And also be open to having a conversation, even if this doesn't work out. I feel here that it could be a good practice run for the future. Not like getting in a relationship, but just having these conversations. It's almost like exercising a muscle. When you're building up your strength, at first it feels uncomfortable. It may even be a little bit painful, but as you push through, it gets stronger, it gets easier. So let's look at this person's true intentions moving forward in this energy. So, like I said, this, whatever it is that they're going through, is actually meant to happen. Okay. It's coming in to clear the path for them to have a better future. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Their true intentions here moving forward, and this is what their focus is going to be on. I guarantee this is going to have to do with something with work or money. They're going to have to focus their energy a little bit more on work, and may even seem a little bit distracted. And it's just going to naturally pull you guys apart for a little bit, for you guys to go within and gain some internal clarity. And for you, Taurus, this is going to be having to, there's something here within some sort of betrayal, some sort of heartache. Maybe this is having to do with family, maybe this is a friendship that you're needing to resolve. And I do feel like that is coming out in your energy. That's just a little bit deeper insight in this reading. I also feel like this person is being forced to work on themselves as well. And that's why I say it's naturally going to kind of just pull apart for a little bit. So let's see the advice guidance moving forward here in this energy. It's like protecting yourself, being mindful, having an understanding that sometimes it's not the right time instead of it's not the right person. So we have the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups. This is not your person, Taurus. I feel like there's a person in your life that you've already met, and that is the person that you're meant to be with. And so every person that you come across that isn't that person, something always happens. Now, I'm not sure exactly your situation, and I'm reading for multiple people, but this is definitely an energetic construct of waiting. And I feel like it's your energy. So trust your intuition when it comes to this. But when we're in an energy of waiting, it's not like waiting for another person or our future to arrive. We have to actively be building towards that, working towards that, whatever it is. So if this is like, I want to be a dentist, there's steps that you need to take in order to get to that outcome. Maybe this is, I want to own my own business. What steps do you need to take to get to that outcome? That's this Two of Wands energy. That's what the pause is for. Whenever our life seems like we're at a standstill or like things aren't moving forward, It's really a time for us to sit down and reevaluate the plan, reevaluate where we're focusing our energy, reevaluate what we want to attract into our life, reevaluate what is draining our energy and what is filling our cup. The pause, there's a purpose in the pause. You just have to seek it. So take some time here. But I ultimately feel here, Taurus, that right now it's going to be important for you to kind of clear out some past emotions. And all that takes is finding a safe space to talk about it, to cry it out, to get real raw and emotional about this betrayal. Because being betrayed by a friend, not only does it hurt that friendship, but it kind of changes our perspective on friendships. And even worse with family. When a family member betrays us, it kind of changes our perception on relationships in general, because if our family betrayed our trust, who can we trust? So there is some processing that needs to take place there, like accepting that they aren't people that really have your best intention at heart, building a support system of more than just one or two people that can be a sounding board that do have your back, creating your own family dynamic. And that doesn't have to be children, that can be friends, close friends, a close knit circle of people that get together every once in a while and exchange ideas. I definitely feel here you're purposely withholding your energy, but maybe not knowing why. Maybe it's in the stars. It is. There's a lot energetically going on astrologically. But even in your own energy, Taurus, there's a lesson here that you're processing. And that's why it's not getting too serious yet. So I'm only presenting the information, but it's really up to you. You have to take the time to sit down and process, okay, what was it that I was meant to learn with that last relationship that came to an end? And then that's probably going to bubble up some emotions about other past relationships that came to an end. And it's eventually going to lead to a betrayal somehow, which is ultimately going to. You see what I mean? If you do enough processing. Here's a quick tip that you can use. This is something they teach you in psychology. The counselors do this. Sit down and write a timeline. Go back to your childhood, the very first memory that you can remember, and every single year after that, what are the most significant memories you remember about your childhood up until this point? And then go back to each of those memories and look. Some people have a lot of positive memories in their childhood, but a lot of people have mostly negative memories. And it's important to process because that can give us that different perspective on life. Let's pull out some romance angels. Enough of the psychology. Free yourself. It's time to take control of your life. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking steps you're guided to take. Beautiful, beautiful Taurus. I definitely feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this morning. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. If you found the message was helpful, if it was resonating for you, give it a thumbs up, or let's comment below a green heart for your heart chakra. Self-love. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. I hope the message was helpful, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.